going on, everybody? So look, hopefully everybody enjoyed their holiday season yesterday, talking about Thanksgiving. Did you guys get all of the turkey and the stuffing and the fixing that you wanted? I hope that you did, because today we're going to talk some business. We're going to talk about the Air Jordan 12 dark grays, and them joints actually have released today. So make sure that y'all stay tuned and keep it locked. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back once again to the DC show. It's your boy T McNeil. Yes, we're talking about the Air Jordan 12 dark grays. They have officially dropped today, November the 29th. So make sure, guys, that you get to your local retailers, or better yet, you can just get on Nike.com, the Nike sneakers app as well, or StockX, wherever you feel like you want to go to get these shoes, and they may or may not be readily available. Now, I'm not sure if this was Nike and Jordan Brand's intention today to drop these bad boys on Black Friday, but it really doesn't even matter, because even though it's Black Friday, we all know that it's sales going on pretty much every store that you can think of, all right, as far as the retail space is concerned. But with the Air Jordan 12 dark grays, do not expect any type of price reduction, any type of price drop, simply because it is Black Friday. The Jordan Brand, they're not going to go that far with it, all right? So it's an unfortunate thing, but it's facts, okay? So yeah, man, they have dropped today officially on Black Friday, guys. Now, the official price point will be $190 US. But see, here's the kicker, guys. According to the information, they do have the kid size as well. So adult size is going for $190. The kid size will be going for $140, okay? The colorway is white, gem red, dark gray. Again, that's white, gem red, and dark gray. Now, they are coming out in the full family size, so you're talking about the big kids, the little kids, and the toddler. All right, guys. Now, here's they do have different style codes on here. So if you guys looking for that particular style code, let's say you're looking for the little kids, that code actually will represent that particular shoe. Okay, so if you guys want the actual code, I can't give it to you, but just know that yes, it is going to be released today in a full family size. All right, so yeah, 190 price point, typical Air Jordan 12 or Air Jordan period. Okay, it's not really breaking the bank in my personal opinion, but you guys let me know what you think. Air Jordan 12, as you guys know, is one of my favorite Jordans of all time. I always mention that, but the thing is, the Air Jordan 12, it could be one of them shoes where, you know, I get to thinking to myself and say, how many pair or how many more pair of Air Jordan 12s do I really want to add to my collection, okay? And I'm only saying that because, you know, some people have certain goals in mind, you know, talking about other sneakerheads. So what they may say is, all right, well, you know, I want to have at least 10 pair of Air Jordan 1s. I want to have at least 5 pair of the 3s. I want 10 pair of the 4s, okay? And then I want, you know, 2 or 3 pair of the 13s. I'm just making an example, okay? Some people actually set those preferences for themselves and their own personal sneaker collection, okay? I'm not really one of those people. I mean, I just kind of buy what I like, okay? And obviously, of course, it does get reviewed right here on this channel, okay? So again, you may be one of those people that like to kind of add to your collection, but you gotta have a certain number of a pair, okay, in order to kind of complete your collection. But that's here or there, okay? But again, you know, I'm just not one of those people. But some people do operate like that, and there's nothing wrong with it, all right? So yeah, man, let's go ahead and look at these shoes, man, because I want to get you guys thoughts and opinions on them. And bam, right there on the front of your screen, you can see you got the Jordan Air Jordan 12 coming in that dark gray colorway. All right, now the midsole is and the outsole is obviously all grayed out. You do have that pebbled gray level, so I've always been a fan of that. And just like the Air Jordan 12 Game Royals, same type of material, you're just talking about a different colorway. You got all the individual stitching there as well, and of course the toe box area does have that two-tone effect with the dark gray and the white leather. And then of course 90% of the shoe, or the upper of the shoe, is now coming in the white leather as well. Now, you've got not individual stitching guide, look like individual threads that they use for this particular Air Jordan 12. Now, I think all the Air Jordan 12s usually does come with threading, but what's different about these is the fact that because the colorway is white, you can actually see the threads. 90% of the time with the Air Jordan 12, it's normally a black colorway, so it's kind of hard to see those threads, but I like how they are exposed. You do have the white eyelids as well. They almost look kind of silver, but that could be the lighting that was used when the photo was taken. So either way, it does work. Now you do have the Jordan Jumpman logo on those little eyelids as well. You got the white shoestrings, and of course you got a metallic or chromed out looking Jumpman logo plastered right there on the side panel of the shoe. So you guys let me know what you think about that. Alright, now as far as the top image of the shoe, guys, bam, right there on your screen. You do have a grayed out interior, kind of that dark gray to kind of match the outer portion of the shoe. You do have a red Jumpman logo right there as well. I like the shoe liner with the logo sitting on as well, and the inner body of the shoe. You do have two different color palettes of gray there, so you've got two different tones. I mean, now it kind of looks like the same tone, but the shoe liner again is a little bit darker than the inner panels of the shoe, but both shades of that dark gray does match the outer portion of the shoe. Okay, you got a white tongue right there, guys, coming in the leather material. You got the red Jumpman logo plastered right there on the front. Looks like it actually is threaded into the tongue itself, so that looks pretty cool. You've got the classic TW03 plastered on the front of the tongue as well. And then again, you can see more of the toe box area, guys, with that iconic Air Jordan 12 stitching that kind of goes around in that circular pattern. So I'm always a fan of that, which is one of the reasons why I always like the Air Jordan 12. Besides the fact that them being extremely comfortable, stylistic wise, it's always been an eye catcher for me. Alright, but you guys let me know what y'all think about it. Again, you can see more of those eyelids on the shoe. They're coming in that kind of like a chromed out silver look, so that looks good. And I like the color palette of these shoes because it's really going to match a lot of the outfits that I have in my personal closet, and I'm sure you guys will be able to match them up as well. Okay, again, then you got the white shoestrings. Now with the white shoestrings, what they probably could have did, if they wanted to be a little creative, they could have took a page out of the Air Jordan 13 atmospheric grays and kind of had a little speckled paint splatter design, or maybe like a stripe design like they kind of came on those shoes, because those shoestrings are also white, but they have a little gray speck designs on them. So it's not needed, it's not really necessary, but you guys let me know what you think. Alright, now we're gonna flip it around to the back of the shoe, guys. A lot of different things I like about the rear of this shoe. The color palette, obviously, to me is A1. I'm loving that gray, I'm loving that white, I'm loving the red. But let's get into it. So bam, right there on your screen, you do have the 23 iconic coming in the red there, okay, on the back heel base of the shoe. And then of course, as any other Air Jordan 12, you have all individual threads that come together to the back of the shoe. You've got the grayed out panel on the back, quality inspired by the greatest player ever, coming in black and white and gray. And then of course, you got a white Jumpman logo at the top where the ankle loop is, okay? And then on top of that, you got it coming in with the red background and more of that gray paneling to kind of match the rest of the shoe. So I'm a big fan of that as well. And then the very last image, guys, right there on your screen, we've got the outsole or the bottom of the shoe. You got a red Jumpman logo on the front underneath the toe box area. You got the iconic 23 with the red paneling. And then the rest of the body of the shoe, as far as the outsole is concerned, it does come with the 90% of the gray with the white, and then you even have a little bit of the iconic, kind of like a snakeskin type of design that the Jordan brand always puts on the bottom of their 12s. All right. So again, guys, Air Jordan 12 dark grays. Leave a comment down below. Let a brother know how y'all feel about them. It's a shoe that's going to be worth adding to your collection. You guys let me know. I think the shoes are hot, man. I think that they're fire. I think they are definitely worth getting. I didn't do a video on these shoes before, which I was a little bit surprised that I never actually talked about these shoes. So my apologies, guys, in advance if if you guys were interested in these shoes and you wanted the information before the release date. I always try to make sure that when I get on this channel and I talk to you guys that it's always before the release date, so you guys can get an opportunity and a chance to get your money together, to mark your calendars like I always tell you, so that you can prepare for the release of the shoes. But again, it's one of the things that even myself, I'm not really going to be able to always keep up with. Okay, there's shoes being released every single of every month, so it's not even humanly possible, guys, for me to even have the time, like I said, to even report on every single shoe. Okay, but I will try to get to the hottest shoes possible. Like I said, to let you guys know so that you can be ready and prepared. All right. So, like I said, what y'all think, man? Again, we're talking about November the 29th today. So they are out. You can check the Nike sneakers app to see if they're still available. It's not like it was a shock drop or anything like that. People knew that these shoes were going to be coming out. Again, it's Black Friday, so I think the timing on this was perfect. I don't think the Nike and Jordan brands' intentions were to release it on Black Friday. I think the shoe would have released either way, whether it was Black Friday or not. Okay, but again, it would have kind of been nice if they released it today, and by it being Black Friday, let's say you get 20% off or 30% off the shoe. Okay, I mean, I think that would have helped with sales a little bit more, but I'm not behind the marketing at Nike, so that can't, that's not my call. So, any comments and questions, man, y'all leave it down below, and a brother got you. Also, make sure that you drop a like and share the content with all your family and friends. And then before you guys decide to actually click off of the X button and you're putting me away for the day, make sure, man, that you hit that subscribe button as well. That would definitely help out the channel. All right. So I appreciate you guys watching, listening, and tuning in. Until the next time, y'all have a good one.